Today I'm really excited to show you all Plotagraph. Plotagraph is a really cool app that lets you go back into your images and animate them. So you can do really cool things like make water move, you can make clouds move, you can do a whole bunch of different things. I'm going to be showing you guys this app using my iPad Pro and Pencil. This app does have pencil support, which makes things a lot easier. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, then please go ahead and subscribe down below. Now let's get started. So when you open up Plotagraph for the first time, you see that we have a couple different options on the bottom. We have tutorials, tooltips, create Plotagraph, take photo, ambassador sample images. So on this front page, we see all the different photographs that you may have created. In this case, these are the ones that I've created and also some of the sample images. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what tutorials looks like. This tutorial shows you, pretty much walks you through how to make a Plotagraph. This is super helpful. Pressing the tutorials icon again hides it. So some of the really cool things about Plotagraph is that it really animates your image. So this is one sample image that I just want to show you guys what it looks like. And it's pretty amazing the level of detail that it can capture and how it manipulates the image in pixels. So let's go ahead and start making one from scratch. So I'm going to choose this image right here. So on the bottom we have a couple of different options now. We have an animate tool, a mask tool, eraser, anchor, play, select, speed, crop, and share. So let's start with the animation. So we want to make something where the clouds move. So highlighting animate, all you do is just use a pencil to drag to the top and make these arrows. So these arrows are the point in which the pixels are going to be moving. So let's have some going this way, this way, this way, this way, and this way, and this way. At any time, you can go ahead and see what it would look like when pressing play. So as you can see, parts of the image, like the Buddha, is being dragged along with the pixels. Now that's something we don't want. So what we're gonna do is create a mask and some anchor points. So clicking masks shows you the highlighted areas where we want it to stay stationary and we don't want those parts to move. But since this is a little bit more of an intricate, especially around the edges, what we're gonna actually do is go into the anchor points. Anchor points hold down pixels at those designated spots. So this is where the Apple Pencil becomes very handy because it's very as simple as making tiny little dots around the entire edges. So essentially what this is doing is making a border for the mask. So I'm gonna go ahead and outline this more, try to do a little bit faster. So something that I would like to see in a future version of Plotagraph is if I could actually just draw it out. That'd be really nice instead of having to make individual dots every time. Okay, let's keep going all the way around. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and play it. Notice how the edges of the fence and parts of the Buddha are not moving with the pixels anymore. So that's what we just did. We had solidified those parts so that only the sky is moving. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this now. So let's say I wanna make more animations. So let's say I wanna make some bigger animations like this, and like this, and like this. Let's see how they look. So now as you can see, it's much more jarring, the effects a little bit out of place. So what I'm gonna do is I decided that I don't like those. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the select tool. So press select. Now I'm going to draw a circle around the areas that I don't want. So that's one of them. Delete that. Delete that. I'm gonna get rid of this one too. Delete that. I'm gonna play it again. Now it's much more natural. Let's say that we have the mask here, but we want some parts to be erased. So all you do is just simply press the erase and you can erase parts of the mask. Next up, speed. So what's really cool about this app is that it lets you choose what speed you want the rotations to be and the animations to be. So let's go ahead and press speed. And let's say I want it really fast. So it can go up to a speed of 10. So this kind of gives it a time-lapse feel for it. We can also slow it down to 0.1, which makes it a very, very subtle movements. So it depends on the look that you're going for. So there's some endless possibilities on what you can do with this app. So one of the ones that really stood out to me that I thought were really creative that I found from Plotagraph themselves is this one right here. So I think it's really cool that they show you different ways that you can utilize this app, and you can use it for everyday images, which is really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this one for you guys. Another idea that you can do is you can animate beach scenes, so you can make the ocean move just so slightly and subtly, and you can also make the clouds move around too. So that was Plotagraph. Plotagraph is currently available on the App Store for $4.99. This is a one-time fee, and in my opinion, I think this app is so worth it. It'll take your Instagram pictures to a whole new level, and it just brings so much dynamic into old images. So I think that's really cool, and it really tests and plays and challenges you to be creative with your pictures. So I highly recommend this app, and as I said, it's available on the App Store for $4.99 currently. It also has iPad Pro support with Pencil, and it's also available on your iPhone, so they'll both sync up with each other. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time,